What's up, everybody? I wanted to make a trade recap. I just got raped. So, I just posted a previous video about a pre-market analysis, and then, yeah, I just got fried. So, I just want to go over this trade real quick. We did have orange folder news at 10:30, and I entered the trade at around 10:30. I think that's why this trade, didn't really work. My bias was wrong. It happens. Do I still see potential for upside? 100%. But I got out of the trade because I just took pretty decent sized loss. So I want to go over this trade. So if you watched the pre-market analysis video, my prediction is that price was going to come down, and I was anticipating a move up. That's kind of what happened here. I know there's a lot on the screen. I'll try to make it simple to understand. So this is just all the stuff I had whenever I was in the trade. So I traded SPY and QQQ. I noticed there's an SMT on SPY and QQQ right here. So right here on QQQ, we took out. I think this was yesterday's low. Yeah, yesterday's pre-market low. I believed that was going to be the draw on liquidity, and then right here we have a 1 minute. Yeah, this one on the 1 minute. We have a 1 minute BPR. I used that as confluence, and then this 3 minute got inversed, and then price retraced back into the BPR, then went through the 3 minute fair value gap as well again. Right here we have a 1 minute fair value gap rejection, heavy push up, inversing this 5 minute fair value gap. So I entered my first contract right here on this candle. It was a terrible entry, but the reason I had entered is because of the reaction I had. I was not predicting, I was reacting. I was reacting to the information given me. Right here, I should have waited for the 5 minute candle, or for the 5 minute candle to close and inverse this. But I entered a really cheap contract at first, and you can see the 5 minute candle actually had inversed this. So I was really, really bullish. I entered another contract, and hey guys, I'm only trading with like a $200-ish account. So like whenever I say it, I took a big loss. Like I'm talking big loss for like my position, or a big loss for my capital. So on the 1 minute here, we have break of structure right here, and then yeah. So I have my stop loss right here at the bottom of this fair value gap, because although it is a 1 minute, it is susceptible to manipulation. If it inverts, that could show downside potential. So I have my stop right there, entry around right here because candle's going up whenever I high filled. So right here, this is where I entered the other contract at. I just got out as well because of chop, and I didn't like, I saw upside potential, but it wasn't worth it for me to wait. I felt like, so I exited it. Now nothing really told me on the chart that we were wanting to go lower. Anyway, it might have been this fair value gap that got inversed, but it was just chopping. So I just wanted to sell it because of the chop. I held one contract because I still saw upside potential, but I was not as confident in the setup because of chop. So right here we have another break of structure to the upside. My first TP got hit, it got wicked, and then after that it died. But something that I saw was there's an SMT on QQQ and SPY. So we go in SPY, there's SMT, so I got taken out, and then same thing, 1 minute BPR, 1 minute fair value gap got respected. Now, honestly, if I saw the setup again, this would, like, everything on this would look great. The only thing I was worried about, which is what I even said out loud, was this 15-minute fair value gap. I had a feeling this was not going to get disrespected. I had a feeling that price was not going to go through it, which is another reason why I should have just been more patient. Now, this was a great setup, but I could have done a couple things better with this. I mean, I don't even want to like almost gamble and say I should have entered way earlier because I didn't know. But I think just enter one contract, because after I saw this 5 minute got inversed, I was 100% bullish. I think in the future I should wait to add to my position size until these higher time frame fair value gaps get a reaction. And that is a part of my rules. Like, I don't trade high time frame fair value gaps, and although it's only a 15-minute fair value gap, there's still room for it to just not want to go through it. So on SPY, same thing, 5-minute fair value gap got inversed. 1 minute was holding bullish. Break of structure to the upside. Everything looked great, but this 15-minute, and I think this 15-minute paired with the news, which is what caused the chop, is just what was awful. I think that is what made this trade bad, because I was anticipating price to take out this high right here, open high, and then right here, because that would have been like around the inversion of this fair value gap. And then I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see all this. I thought that was a pre-market high, but really I would have probably taken that as well. But I've also noticed I take profits really far sometimes. So like in terms of like price. So like from my entry, it's a $1.75 move. This is QQQ. It's a huge index. It can move $1.75 really easily. But if I were to put my take profits like up here, at all these internal highs, what I have noticed with my experience is that's a lower probability that I'm going to get my take profits hit. Not saying it can't happen, but just saying it's a lower probability. So yeah, I just want to make that video real quick. I got fried. Also, something I forgot to mention was EMA cross. I use EMA cross as a confluence, but obviously it didn't work this time. But yeah, I just want to make this video on me getting raped, what I could have done better. I think what I need to do better next time is I think everything I did was perfect. The execution was amazing. The only other thing is enter one contract, because this trade definitely could have worked out. This trade could have inverse this 5-minute and then push up through this 15-minute, get disrespected, and can continue to move up and hit all my take profits, but it didn't. So I think what I need to do in the future is enter like one contract and just let it run until either, if I'm in profit, I'll let it run until maybe break, depending on the situation, let it run until break even or until it hit my stop. Now, I hate this stop right here. This stop is way too big. I do not like big stop like this, like that. I would want my position to look like that. But I got filled late. I think another thing that also hurt my position that hurt my loss today was I entered up here. The reason I entered is because we were inversing these fair value gaps, inverse the 5-minute fair value gap. Everything looked great, but with this 15-minute right here looking bad, I think that is what had hurt this position. But I'm gonna stop yapping. I will learn from this. I'm journaling it. I'm gonna understand what I did wrong and how I can implement this in the future. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.